Guys, welcome back to another Identity 5 YouTube video. A few of you guys have been asking for like a Seer guide or some tips on Seer and whatever. So I'm like, all right, I might as well make a YouTube video about this. I was kind of procrastinating it because I was kind of just like, oh my god, I'm so tired, and school and life is boring, and oh my god, and blah 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 blah. But now I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm just being lazy. I got nothing else. I got nothing better to do. I should be doing stuff to help you guys out. So hopefully this video is helpful and kind of constructive, giving you guys some ideas how to play Seer, how to do it properly. If you do want to learn Seer, then hopefully this video is helpful for you guys, and hopefully you'll be able to improve off of the information. Again, this is just my opinions on how to play Seer, and it's been pretty successful for me so far. So that is that. Okay, so getting into the gameplay here, something to keep in mind is at the beginning of the game, the Seer can always see the hunter, who the hunter is, where they spawn, in what direction they're going if the hunter starts walking before the Seer's vision runs out. So I'm telling my teammates I'm in a 4-person VC here. Oh my god, what was that voice crack? Telling my teammates, it is Bloody Queen. She spawned Graveyard, and she's going to back gate. And the Priestess is going to start rotating here. Bloody Queen gets a very good hit on her here, unfortunately. I'm actually surprised that hit, to be honest. But yeah, I actually, so as you saw, I did rotate into Graveyard there. I knew she was going away from Graveyard, so I could go to that area, and she probably wouldn't go back to it. And she was going to go ahead and chase the Priestess here. Our Priestess Cloudy is one of the best, I'm going to be honest, one of the best Priestess on the North American European server. And you're going to see at some point, you're going to see at this point here. This Bloody Queen almost gets the hit. I do time that owl absolutely perfectly. Sorry, not meaning to compliment myself, but the reason why I was able to time that so perfectly is not because I'm like, like prediction, whatever. It's because Bloody Queen has a slow hit. So against hunters with like slow hits, like a White Form Wu Chang, Photographer, Bloody Queen, you can it's so much easier to instant owl those hunters than instant owling like a Black Form Wu Chang, for example, or someone that hits quick like a, I don't know, who hits quick? Violinist, right? Look at this portal from the Priestess. That was a pretty godly portal. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah. So far, this one owl has saved the Kite significantly. And Cloudy actually turns this into a 3-cipher Kite just based off that one owl. If you were to get hit with that, that one hit there, that mirror image, he would have gone down and we would have been in a pretty bad spot. All the ciphers would have been about 50% of the way done. But the Bloody Queen opts to not break this portal here, and this actually comes back to get her here. She tries to go for a blink here. Cloudy does a really good job of knowing that portal's there, memorizing the spawn locations of where he puts his portal. Again, I know this isn't a Priestess guide, but we should be looking at and seeing how well this Kite is just based off of that one owl. Okay, that one owl completely saving the Kite for the Priestess here, and this ultimately turns into a 3-cipher Kite, and this puts us in a very good position. Now, something to talk about is when to observe the Survivor. I know some of you may have probably watched Schmitty's video, and he says observe after 8 seconds. That is absolutely true. That is totally what you should be doing. With most hunters, with some hunters, it is a little bit different. And that's something like a Bloody Queen. If you hit someone with their mirror image, I typically like to wait 15 seconds before they get their second mirror image up, because if someone gets hit while they're kiting without the mirror image, then they don't really deserve owl. But wait for that second mirror before you give it to them. It really just depends on hunters' cooldowns for their abilities. But yeah, for the most part, it should be about 8 seconds, however. So at this point, this is me kiting while looking behind me. Okay, I haven't really gotten to it yet. The Cypher is primed at this point. I know the dungeon is nearby. We're up against a Gamekeeper. Our Gravekeeper actually did an excellent kite. I actually want to give a shout out to him. He did a 120-second kite, and this hunter did ban Mechanic, and that made our Cypher Rush a little bit lackluster, but that is okay. As you can see, the dungeon is here. I'm telling my teammates I have dungeon after you pop the Cypher. I'm just trying to build up as much of this owl as I can. As you can see, looking behind me while I kite, I get hit, they pop the Cypher, and I transition over to this God kiting window. Okay, I'm going to vault this window, get the speed boost, and try to sway from this Gamekeeper. Look, guys, as you can see, I'm constantly looking behind me, especially against a Gamekeeper, right? I can see him using that hook, and I'm able to dodge it. I tell my teammates, you got to get out, I got to get this dungeon. I almost have my second owl. I'm about 90% of the way there. As you can see, I'm constantly taking peeks at the hunter, trying to add more to this owl. I'm going to vault this pallet, get a speed boost. And right here, as you can see, my owl's about 99%. I'm just trying to look at the hunter, and now I get this owl. I'm going to go ahead and owl myself, because I know the Gamekeeper, even if he hooks off the owl, he's not going to be able to hit me before I reach the dungeon. As you can see, I'm able to, use that owl to take the hit, get to dungeon, and that does secure the win for us. That is looking behind you while you kite. So those are the 3 things to keep in mind, guys. Seeing where the hunter is at the beginning of the match, when to give the owl, and when to look behind, or looking behind you when you kite. That's going to wrap it up for the video, guys. I know this is kind of a short one. I will have a Hunter tier list coming out for Season 13, so that will be a lot longer of a video and a lot more exciting, probably. But I hope this was helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my Discord. The link is in the video description below. If you guys like the video, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.